Legends!
As we go green at Sonoma. There were some cars that you circled on the lineup today and said they got to move forward. Two of them right here. The 29 of Kevin Harvick. The one is you right on board here with Jamie McMurray. Both started outside the top 20. Another one in that group, Tony Stewart. Harvick and McMurray not really advancing in the early going. Smoke has made up some positions. You see him coming into turn 11 here after starting 24th. The two-time Sonoma winner now finds himself in the 17th position.
But 11 is definitely your best spot.
Battle for the race lead. Jeff Gordon able to get around Marcos Ambrose, put the 24 on the point at Sonoma.
But once Jeff gets out front, Jeff is going to be strong because he has been on him from the time the race started.
There they were off of 4 down to turn 7, Wally.
Yeah, like I said, and he locked us right front up, and that's really opened the door up for Jeff. But that's another good passing zone. We've seen a lot more of that the last couple of years.
Here's another look at it.
Boy, he locked that up a long time. And that's where you start getting into a serious flat spot on a tire when you lock it up for that long a period of time.
We see Clint Boyer has got around the 24 car of Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, you know, Gordon was 2.3 seconds in front of Clint Boyer. Man, the 15 ran him down and got around him with no problem.
And again, what I'm seeing with that 15 car, the way he's driving off the corners right now, his car looks the best out of anybody right now as far as that.
37 of 110 laps complete here in Sonoma. The new race leader, Martin Truex Jr. He's in front of his teammate, Clint Boyer. But Truex pitted 11 laps earlier. Some of these strategies starting to unfold, Larry. A.J. Allmendinger, he was running third when the cycle of green flag pit stops was complete. A little damage on the back end there, isn't there?
Yeah, we saw that. We saw Kurt Busch kind of put the bumper to him as you start through that last sweeping right-hander before the fast part through the S's. And there's a little bit of pavement.
And there's a little bit. Yeah, there's also time. And you're also passing the car that you used to be in. So there's a little bit of that that goes in it, too.
A little bit. You see it right here. He runs in on him, bounces off of him once, then gets on him and stays on him right there and just pushes him out of the way.
And if memory serves me correct, they had a little run-in at Watkins Glen last season on the road course up in New York. Jeff Gordon's just glad he's in front of it and not behind it and getting caught up in this mess. Here back in Sonoma, California, new race leader is Clint Boyer. He took over the top spot when his teammate, Martin Truex Jr., gave it up to come down pit road, make his second stop of the afternoon at lap 48. Larry, are you still on your original pencil as you continue to figure strategy?
Well, the biggest two drivers I'm paying attention to now, and as Wally and Kyle said, they have made their bed and they're going to have to lay in it. And that's Martin Truex Jr. and A.J. Allmendinger. Just watching the scoring monitor here with 60 laps to go, knowing that they have already made a second stop and they still have to make a third one, and most all the other drivers are just going to make an additional stop. I'm not convinced it's a race-winning move.
So McMurray right now scored in the 18th position, and it won't be long before he's in front of his teammate, Juan Pablo Montoya, who's having a host of problems this afternoon, Marty.
Yeah, Adam, about 15 minutes ago, he said, boys, we're in trouble. And I'll say they're, a heap of trouble in terms of all the electrical issues. They're going to come to pit road here pretty quick. But what they're going to change is the relay inside the car. That's what's causing all the electrical problems. The no tachometer he's had all day long. The fuel warning light that's been coming on all afternoon long. They're going to pit right now, Larry Mack. That's not a quick fix, is it?
Yeah, they don't have a cutaway car. Their machine is full body.
Yeah, but why take the box out? Just unhook it and hook a new box in and duct tape it on there. I mean, that would be a lot faster than taking the box out.
Yeah, it seems to be. You see the guy inside the car right here. He's replaced the box, and you see one reach over. He's asking him.
Thumbs up. So thumbs up is a good sign.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Go ahead, Marty.
And that was Will Bragg, the engine specialist, who hopped in the right side window. I would say that's about a world record for changing out a relay box on pit road. Nice job by these guys. Actually, Chris Heoy, the crew chief, high-fived a bunch of guys and clapped when they left pit road. I think they're finally happy to have a full electrical system. We'll see if it pays off here late in the race for Juan Pablo.
Here's Gordon pulling out a line to the inside of Jimmy Johnson. This would be for third, no problem, completing the pass down in turn 11. But as Kyle pointed out, Gordon and Johnson 4 seconds behind Kurt Busch, who's in the runner-up position.
Looks like the 24 may have run out of fuel.
Gordon second right now, but slowed down the back straight there, Marty.
Yeah, he's out of fuel. He didn't get the signal to come to pit road, and now he can't get to pit road. Look at all the traffic Jeff Gordon's trying to get through. Finally gets his way to pit road. What a heartbreak for these guys. The car had finally gotten where he had wanted to, but Jeff Gordon completely out of fuel, Adam.
And this tough for Casey Kane, too, because Kane has to slow his speed behind Gordon here. And the green is out right now, and here we go. Back at it at Sonoma.
Ware got a good start. That's what he needed. Really didn't want to go up there side by side with Kurt.
They're going to do it for third. Jimmy Johnson inside of Kyle Busch had the preferred line.
I tell you what, Kurt Busch is not going to. He's not going to give him too much room for the rest of this lap.
Little contact there. I think Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch behind that battle for the lead.
Each other just a little bit. Let's see if Tony goes to the inside and tries it right here.
Kenseth got off track just for a second, and that opened the door for Tony Stewart. Give the 14 another position.
Somebody got into the 14. See the damage in the left rear.
And again, you see the 17 car and the 14 car. They gouge each other a little bit, and Matt loses 3 positions between turns 4 and turn 7.
A lot of smoke
right
back there.
Yes, there is.
That's up at turn 7. Jamie McMurray around. That's going to cost him a ton of track position.
20, 30 laps to go. You see Jamie down on the inside.
Jamie got
did that to
himself in trouble there.
Yeah, he did that to himself. He just drove in. Great job by Biffle hanging on to that.
McMurray was in the 18th position. Now he's the final car on the lead lap, 10 seconds off the race lead.
You hear it hopping.
Yeah, wheel hop, yeah. But he just drove it down in there hard, and that's what happens. I mean, if you drive it in too hard and you get on the brakes late, and you're downshifting all at once, that's when you get...
The aggression starting to heat up in Sonoma, California. Brian Vickers going around Kyle Busch.
Yeah, it is. You see Vickers. We've talked about him. He gets a good strong run up off that corner and dives to the inside. I don't think Kyle thought he was going to go there at that point in time. Here he is, just in this place. Now this is a tough place to be too wide, and this is just a power move. He gets hooked up on the outside, noses ahead enough that Kyle knows he's got to give up that position before they get to this point. That's a power move by Vickers right there. Yeah, just a little bit, not really a lot. I mean, you can expect that. We've seen guys body slam. That's a good job of Vickers staying off of Kyle.
Yeah, got one around. That's Denny Hamlin. He was running inside the top 10. That's not going to help his day. Now Harvick has nowhere to go.
And that kills Harvick. Harvick had just passed all these cars that you see going by Harvick. Harvick had worked his way back around those guys. There.
You see Hamlin got hammered by Logano.
Oh, Logano just
his teammate.
Yeah, his teammate just kind of gets down in there, and I don't think he expects Denny to come back across right there because he had already stuck his nose in there. That's what we're seeing this time of the race, and you see Harvick go to the outside.
And that dropped Harvick back to 20th in the running order.
Well, that's all 3 Gibbs cars. Yeah. All 3 Gibbs cars.
And they were all running in the top 10.
All made contact.
Yeah, all made contact with each other.
Looks like we have a battle for the lead, Adam.
Yes, we do. Clint Bowyer trying to become the 6th consecutive driver to win on a road course for the first time here at Sonoma. The guy that did it last year, Kurt Busch, trying to deny him. He's right in his hip pocket.
And what I've seen, when Kurt last pit back on 72 or something like that, but Kurt's car stays even the whole run. I mean, you'll see some of these guys start coming back to him, but
Check the bottom, check the bottom, check the bottom. 7 by 1, 7 by half.
I'm here.
And just
All good. Straight drives off. Clear by 1 already.
And that's gamesmanship right there. I'm not going to wreck you. I'm not going to mess with you. I'm just going to tell you I'm here. It's tough when you watch these 2 race. Who needs this win more? With everything that Clint has gone through, coming from Childress, coming over here to Michael Waltrip Racing, Toyota, this being a Toyota race, where he's at right now, I think this would be huge for Clint and for Toyota.
That right in front of him. The problem is, if you
race the track, he'll never beat you. Clear by 2 already. Race the track, and you'll be all right.
Here we go.
Here we got problems. Kyle Busch, Paul Menard, Juan Pablo Montoya all going around in turn 7.
Turn around.
And we get a caution, and that changes everything.
Changes everything.
You see, Montoya's way out of the way over there. Kyle Busch just got loose under braking and tagged the 27 car. So,
yeah, I think they were trying. I mean, I think Kyle, like you said, Kyle just mashed the brakes, the rear to come around on him, and he got in the back of the 27. Yes, he did. Hung right there on the inside.
Yeah, looks like Stewart.
Stewart going to try and get inside at turn 2.
Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Now Boyer drove off that corner and got the spot. Thought maybe Kurt Busch was going to stay underneath him for that left-hander, but Boyer did.
Something has happened here in the middle of the pack that we've missed a little bit, because you can see there's a big separation. There's Junior's car.
Yeah,
there's a big
damage.
separation. So some of these guys at the top of the hill got together.
Let's look at the replay on the restart. Back behind the leaders.
This goes up over the hill and to the right, down to that, and you see these guys. They just get together right at the top of the hill, and these guys, that's the blind part of the racetrack. Right as you come over right here, you see they're already backwards. There's Junior already backwards coming across the racetrack. Oh, he gets hit hard by Eric.
Keselowski, Harvick both spent time off track there.
Got to look at him.
Oh, Stewart drove in there really deep.
Yeah, look at him smoke the tires.
Stewart makes the pass for the runner-up position, but he might be running out of time. Boyer in turn 7.
Yeah.
One of the great stories of 2012, the resurgence of Michael Waltrip Racing.
Tony smoked it down in there.
Today, Clint Boyer going to get him their first trophy of 2012.
Great job.
He drives it back to the start-finish line and wins the Toyota St. Bart 350.
Thanks for coming over here and doing this with us, my friend.